Hello Virgo and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021. And it's a general reading, just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Magical Times oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see. What words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Virgo for the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021? What messages are here for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? Now Mungo's in the way, so I can't really fan the deck out very well. So Virgo doing it sideways. Oh, that worked. Okay, let's take that one. Should we take that one? Just take the end too. And let's see what you get. Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So you may need to take yourself away from the busyness and find some quiet time to relax and recenter. You need solitude at this time. And then you've also got destiny, knowledge, acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. So perhaps in order to align with your purpose, you need to recenter, to ground yourself, to find some quiet time. And, it sort of suggests that you have a sense of purpose arising, something that you can share with others in a helpful and healing way. So there you have, we'll put it that way, Hurt Mungo doesn't mind. You have sanctuary and destiny. Let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Virgo for the 21st of June to the 5th of July 2021. What messages are here for Virgo for the next couple of weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? So today I'm using the Tarot de Marseilles-Waite, and I'll be putting out the usual 8-card spread with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are now in your current situation. The next 2 cards showing the challenges that you face at this time, highlighting what influences you now. And the next 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the last 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome, that show you the potentials that are arising. So let's see what you get. Look at that. You have the first card being the 8 of Cups, which is all about taking time out. You've got the 5 of Cups, you've got the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in your challenge row. You've got, you've got Lovers and Death in your guidance row. And then you've got the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Air in your outcome row. And oh, look at that. You've got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And that sort of with the Five of Cups shows that you may have been hurt. You may have had your heart broken. For some of you, it may well just be a disappointment, something that hasn't turned out the way you'd have liked it. But some of you may feel quite betrayed. But where you are now, you need to work through that loss, that sense of loss or betrayal or heartache. And with all the cups and these cards, it looks very much like an emotional reading for you today, something about relationships. And I do normally like to read these cards in a very general way, but it's difficult to be very general, but so I'll try. So yes, you're suffering a sense of loss, a sense perhaps of betrayal, a disappointment, and as you watch, this opportunity, this potential slip away, you may not be aware that there's still new potential there. There's still new hope and something to go for. You're also needing at this time to walk away from something. Now, this could suggest that you've realized it's not working, it's not happening, and you've realized that you need to move yourself away from it. You need to leave it and find something new, something better to work towards, or to journey towards. So it sort of shows a sense of loss, a sense of perhaps even betrayal, heartache, and the realization that in order to move on from that, you need to actually leave something behind. And you've got another ending card there. But your challenge is that, it seems to have been something that you really had your hopes and dreams linked to. It's something that seemed to be a great love. The Knight of Cups, as we all know, is our romantic card, that offer of love and that sense that this is the one, this is the opportunity for great love. Or if you want to read it more generally, there was, the potential to receive, or you were in receipt of an opportunity that would lead to great joy, to great contentment. And it's working through that sense of loss because it's not worked out. Either you've moved on or someone, the other side, has moved on and left. Now, your guidance card, I know we've got the Lovers, which again is another card, great one for marriage and all that sort of thing. But in this deck, it particularly shows the idea of choice. It sort of suggests, how did you choose? Were you choosing something, a wise choice, something that was that could be long-lasting and that could fit you well, or were you choosing something that was alluring and something that was romantic? This Lovers card is about choice. The choice to stay where you are, where it's comfortable, where you know you belong, or you feel you belong, or do you expand outwards, gain more knowledge, and adventure out to something that can give you more? And again, that's reflected in the Eight of Cups. And, as I said, with the Eight of Cups in the beginning, you clearly need to take some time to work through this. It also shows that this, what felt like a great love, has ended. The Death card is very clearly showing us this has ended. But, with the ending, it leaves you free to pursue something different, something new. And perhaps what you should be focusing on now, what you should choose now, is something that is more in line with your destiny, with your gifts. So, it's sort of showing perhaps the choice. You can choose to stay where you are because there's a lot of sense of what potential love, but it seems to have ended. It seems to have not worked out. And if you stay here longer, it's just you're gonna be stuck in a sense, you know, in a bad place, in a sad place, in a place where you feel loss and lack, and ever hopeful that it will all work out beautifully. Or you can focus your attention on a new dream, on a new goal, and ask yourself, what have you got left to take out into the world? Where can you go with what you've got left? So, you know, I get a sense the cards sort of suggest you need to appreciate an ending something has come to its natural end, and before you become stale and stuck in a state of loss and mourning, perhaps you need to find your dream, find your mission, find your goal, a sense of purpose, because you have got so much more to give. You've got more to give. So it suggests you move on towards something that, you know, sort of put your focus on something that you can build up, some dream, some gift, some talent that you can develop. And if you're able to do that, it brings you to this wonderful sense of joy, sense of achievement and happiness. Now, this is a figure of someone who has attained all these cups through their hard work, through their determination, and their drive and passion for whatever it is that they followed, and they find a great new joy. So from that sense of loss here, if you're able to put your focus into a new dream, it shows that you can find that sense of achievement. And this Nine of Cups, the sense of achievement is one of independence, actually. This is about, you know, maybe you put your heart in a relationship, but it's suggesting you follow now a dream job, because you've been given an opportunity through this ending to find a new beginning, and to find your destiny. Then, you know, it's sort of linked here with the Cavalier, the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords. It sort of suggests you finding that sense of purpose, that sense of righteousness, and really, after what seems to be like a slow-moving period, you suddenly get a burst of energy, and you get a sense of righteousness as well. I'm getting the feeling, looking at this, that once you've attained something for yourself, you may actually be quite angry in the way you were treated in the past. It's just the sense I get. So, you know, you'll be like really disassociated from that love or that potential love that you feel you've lost, because you'd have found something within yourself, your own love. And it could be, you know, you found something that brings you joy and harmony and happiness through a hobby, through a new job, through a new focus. But that joy now comes from within, rather than having relied on a connection to bring you that joy. So, first of all, I think the cards are saying, you know, they're acknowledging that you may have some sense of loss, some sense of heartbreak, and it's time for you to go within a little bit, take some solitude, and find within yourself a new love, a new goal. The guidance cards, which is important, suggest, you know, what felt like a good love may have been a wrong decision, a wrong choice, and it's ended in its natural way. It's time to now find something new that can bring you joy and hope and fulfillment. And that may be, you know, this may well be a destiny thing. You know, it wasn't meant to be because there's something better for you. It wasn't meant to be because there's something better for you. It's come to its natural conclusion, and if you're able to move on from that and put your focus into something else that can bring you joy, it will. And you'll get that sense of, you'll find your voice again. You'll feel that you've been moving in the right direction. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.